Stevie, you're averaging 10 yards a carry tonight. What did you see out there on the field to make you so successful?
Just whatever I grew up doing. Just see hole, hit hole, and just get going.
Well, if either one of you, how would you describe what the locker room was like? After this game, it seemed like more of a heartbreaking loss than maybe some of the other ones that you've had.
The locker room I would say was pretty intense, but we talked about it as a team. We understand what we have to work on, and that we got to come out there and finish. Especially in the fourth quarter. We can't have mistakes, especially on the defensive side of the ball. We got to lock in a little bit more and can't give up 21 points.
What happened on the play with the too many men on the field? Was it just a miscommunication of some sort?
Miscommunication of some sort. We practiced it all week, so I don't know what really happened, but we probably watched the film and figure that out.
Are those the types of things that you're talking about, like the mistakes that you can't afford to make?
Yeah,
in those fourth quarter situations.
Yeah, especially us as a defense. We got to tighten up that especially something with the 12 men on the field a little bit more. Because that's a simple mistake that we could fix. And we kind of shooting ourselves in the foot in that situation. So we're gonna fix it. We're gonna be fine.
Justin, how do you guys go about? I guess this question is mostly for Stevie, but how do you just go about making sure that you guys are maintaining the momentum even after a turnover like an interception?
Just keep our energy that we keep. A game we started off strong, so if we have one mistake, we don't ponder on it, think about it too much. We just say, hey, let's change the game. Let's keep the momentum. Let's push it back to us.
What changed for the offense after that point?
Just big plays that we had, running the ball, throwing the ball a little bit. Just the big runs really was helping us out, keeping us going, keep the momentum forward.
Stevie, when Jamari was in the game running the Wildcat, or whatever you want to call it, the zone replays, what kind of influence does it seem like that had on the defense? It really seemed like it opened some lanes for you.
Really just keep them sound. They got to pay attention to both of us. We're both big runners, so it doesn't really. It's kind of hard for them to try and figure out who to really lock in on. So it opens up a lot of things for the both of us.
Sure. For either one of you, what do you think it's going to take to turn one of these close games into a close win?
It's going to take us playing 60 minutes of football on both sides of the ball, especially playing complementary football. Offense does good, defense got to go out there and do the same thing. It can't be one-sided, so that's what's going to take, 60 minutes of football.
Did you think when it was 16-7 in the fourth quarter, like we've got this, or does that thought never?
No, that thought never occurs. We don't go in there thinking, yeah, we got this because we're at 16-7. We didn't get complacent, and that's what we went into the halftime saying, score 0-0, and we couldn't get complacent. That's what we tried to focus on not doing, but obviously outcome didn't go our way.
Jerry, I think that was your first sack since 2019.
Mm-hmm.
How did that feel?
No, it felt good. Getting to get after quarterback a little bit felt good. Had to let me know I still got it a little bit.
What did you think of your individual performance, or how this sort of season has gone for you? You started the year as the backup, and you're now starting as middle linebacker.
Well, this game, I feel like there's always room to improve, but I feel as being a backup and then having to step up into that role as a starter immediately, I was kind of shocked that when it happened, but things happen for a reason, and I'm here now and I'm ready to step up and lead the defense as the Mike linebacker.
Stevie, when did you find out that Drake and Michael were probably not going to play and that you and Jalen were going to have to kind of carry the load?
It's more of a game time situation. They practiced all week. So it was really we kept ourselves ready all week. They were kind of getting their reps too. So it was basically just be prepared. Coach kept telling us, hey, be ready. You never know what's going to happen. So when you get your opportunity, don't look down on it.
Stevie, what was working when Jamari was in at quarterback?
Anything we could. There was a lot of misdirection on them, so had to keep defense on trying to figure out who they're going to really have to key on. And it was kind of hard for them to try and choose one of us because either way, one of us was breaking off something.
And how would you just describe the offensive play calling in this game compared to last week?
This game was good. It was a lot of mixed in, a lot of in and out, different stuff, different personnel. So it was a good momentum for us, keep the defense kind of on their heels. They never know what's really going on with them, so it's a good momentum for us, keeps us forward.
Either one of you, what is the message from Coach Fish that he relayed in the locker room tonight that's going to stick with you, it's going to stick in your mind as you leave the building tonight?
Discipline, really. Just finishing discipline. When we get into games like this, when we're up, we just can't get complacent, can't get too much in our heads thinking, oh, we got this, we got it all in our hands. We just got to keep moving forward, keep the gas going. We let off a little too much in the game. Obviously, it didn't finish how we wanted it to. So let's just keep moving forward. We know we got to stay disciplined, keep those penalties to a minimum, and just finish the game.
Yeah, basically eliminate the self-inflicted wounds.
Is it fair to say that this is probably the most undisciplined game that you guys have played in terms of penalties?
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of penalties. We had a couple games where we were pretty undisciplined, but definitely up there.
Any other questions? All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.